Before installing the membrane, attach a laminated coping flashing strip to the outer part of the wall. Make a cut in the flashing and bend it to the angle. Draw a diagonal line along the edge of the overlapping metal. Cut along the line, taking care to not leave burrs or sharp areas. Attach the flashing strip to the support structure using mechanical fasteners. Place the membrane on the wall. Cut along the vertex. Weld the membrane to the flashing strip, making sure that the fasteners are covered. Cut a piece of the same membrane to cover the entire surface. Make a notch in the vertex coinciding with the corner. Make a spot weld in the center to hold the piece in place. Weld from the center outward, avoiding the formation of air pockets. Press down with the silicone roller, taking special care with the joints. To ensure water tightness, cut a round piece about 12 centimeters in diameter. Apply heat until the PVC is malleable. Stretch it by hand until it fits the shape of the corner angle. Weld the piece in the corner. First, apply heat to the center area, applying hand pressure. Then weld the surrounding area, pressing with the roller from the center outwards towards the edge of the piece. Outside and inside corners. Lower inside corner. First, fit the membrane to the shape of the angle. Cut the fold that forms in the corner and discard the excess. To work comfortably, spot weld the upper wing to hold it in place. Weld the lower wing of the roofing membrane while pressing with the roller. Next, close the fold and weld it from the inside out. Take special care along the vertex. Position the prefabricated corner. The installation is much faster and simpler using prefabricated corners. In the absence of a prefabricated corner, one can be made by hand from non-reinforced membrane. Drains. Prefabricated vertical drain pipe. If you have a prefabricated vertical drain pipe, it is very easy and simple to install. First, make a hole at the point where the drain is located. Insert the prefabricated drain pipe into the hole. Secure the drain pipe with spot welds. Then weld the inside part, applying hand pressure. Next, weld the outside part using the silicone roller and following the shape of the flashing. Always weld from the inside out. This will prevent the formation of air pockets and ensure a continuous weld. In the VINITEX range of accessories, you will find drain pipes of various sizes from which you can choose according to your needs. Drains. Gargoyle. Place the gargoyle, leaving the horizontal flange underneath the roofing membrane. Weld the membrane to the prefabricated gargoyle. Make a hole corresponding to the mouth of the drain on the membrane covering it. Round off the corners. Secure the membrane by spot welding the base. Weld the contour of the drain pipe mouth. Then weld the corners. Finally, finish off the joints with the regular method. Drains. Manual vertical drain. In the event that no prefabricated components are available for making the drain, the process will require more time. First, measure the drain to be treated, and cut a piece of non-reinforced membrane 1.5 millimeters thick. Make a cylinder from the cut piece and insert it in the drain to determine the size. Spot weld the joint of the cylinder and then weld it on the outside without going all the way to the end. This will allow the upper end of the cylinder to be stretched. Turn the cylinder inside out to work on the outside of it. Now weld the joint on the other side. Apply heat to the upper section until the membrane is malleable. Stretch the membrane and shape it to fit the mouth of the drain. Protective gloves are recommended for this operation. Cut the points so they are curved. Place the piece in the drain opening. Spot weld the piece to secure it in the right position. Continue to weld, running the roller along the shape of the drain until it is completely sealed. Take special care with the termination of the weld. For added precaution, add another piece of membrane for reinforcement. Cut the membrane into a ring shape so that the inside diameter coincides with the diameter of the hole. Use 1.5 millimeter thick non-reinforced membrane. Apply heat to the central part until the membrane is malleable. Stretch and shape it slightly to fit it to the lip of the drain. Put it in place. Make a couple of spot welds to secure the piece. Weld the inside of the drain, applying pressure with the roller. Then continue welding from the inside out and in a circle. Finally, weld the outer diameter. As you can see, prefabricated components are easier to use and considerably reduce installation time. Skylight flashing. When applying waterproofing, the roofing membrane should overlap the skylight by at least 5 centimeters. Cut 4 pieces in the shape of the section. When measuring, don't forget to add the portions corresponding to the vertical and horizontal overlaps. Apply VINITEX bonding adhesive over the surface of the skylight and the cut pieces. Take special care to not apply adhesive to the area that will be welded later. Adhere the pieces to the skylight surface. Adjust them to the shape, cutting off the excess material if need be. Make sure that all the pieces are well adhered by pressing down evenly on the entire surface with your hands. Round off the corners of all the vertexes. Weld the pieces to the roofing membrane. First, weld the corners and vertices. Then weld the rest of the perimeter, always moving from the inside out to the edge. To ensure waterproofing, we recommend placing reinforcement pieces. To do this, cut a circle of membrane. Use non-reinforced membrane so that it can be fitted to the shape required. Spot weld in the center to secure the piece. Always weld from the inside outward. This will prevent air bubbles from forming. Seal the upper joint with a bead of polyurethane mastic. If the skylight is made of metal, you can also apply a laminated flashing strip. Check the joints with a blunt screwdriver. Finally, apply liquid PVC on all the joints.